Right. Hello everyone, I'm Andre, this is my friend Ethan, this
Hello.
is my friend Rosie. She's a Newcastle fan, she's got the kit on, and a West Brom fan. And she plays for Whitnash Town. We're just going to chat about some football today. We've both got a brew, a couple of cakes there. Gonna have a chat. If it's good, we'll put it on YouTube. If it, as Ethan said, in take one, if it's shite, we'll still put it on YouTube. So, where do you want to start?
Well, Champions League,
So yeah, go on. Tell this. I mean, I know this.
Well, I'll support Chelsea. We've got a big game tonight against Real Madrid. 1-1 in the first leg. Back at Stamford Bridge now for the second leg.
Where do you see it going? Think you'll get through?
Weirdly optimistic, I'm not going to lie.
So it's 1-0.
1-0.
You've got an away goal. So I was thinking about this earlier. Like getting an away goal. So like after the other night, you'd have been like, do you know what, 1-1, I'll take that.
Yeah.
But if they score tonight, it's just back on.
Well, no, but if we score tonight, it doesn't really change the game because they have to score anyway.
Yeah.
That's why the away goal's so weird.
It is bizarre.
Like, they have to score tonight no matter what.
Yeah. Well, it's like City's first goal last night. We were watching it at work. You said like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change much.
PSG knew before they kicked off yesterday that they had to score 2.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, what's the point?
But like, see, I'm optimistic. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think we'll get through. It's not as though like against Atletico Madrid, I was like, we were way better than them in the first leg. Play like that again, and we'll easily win, and we did. But Real Madrid, like, we had our chances in that first leg, and I just think they're going to be a different level tonight.
I know, but it's a good time to be facing Real Madrid. Who did they beat in their quarter-final?
Who did they beat in their quarter-final? Liverpool.
Oh yeah. But then again,
Liverpool
is shite.
Yeah, but they weren't even that. They weren't even that bad.
Who?
Liverpool had their chances.
Nah, yeah. Wow, that didn't Asensio play really well?
Yeah, so I think.
I personally think it could go either way, but
I'd be gutted. I'd be gutted if we didn't go through.
Yeah.
But I also don't think we will. I don't know.
I think you could.
But also
Like
depends
players
what
like
team
Mount
you're going
and
with.
stuff.
Yeah, but it depends what he plays. Because Havertz scored 2 at the weekend. Does he start him up front? Does he start him as that like false 9? Does he start Werner? You can't can't finish his dinner.
The real problem is that Man City are in the Champions League final.
Yeah, but forget about that.
I can't.
Yeah, forget about that.
I can't forget about that.
If we get there, we can beat them in the final. We beat them.
Well, yeah. See, I was thinking that. I feel like if Madrid get through, they'll just beat them. If you get through, you might beat them.
City are the best. City are better than us. They got a better team.
Yeah,
but in a
it's
final,
just 90 minutes, isn't it?
anything can happen.
It's 90 minutes, mate.
Football.
It is true. It's like, you know, it was like, I mean, this is a shit example, but we went out to Sevilla last year in the Europa League. It was when they did the new format for the Europa League. It was just one game. Do you remember? They got rid of the 2 legs.
Yeah, COVID.
And we lost. It was 90 minutes, but we're better.
We beat Bayern Munich in 2012.
Yeah, exactly. It's 90. Well, yeah, on penalties, yeah.
Yeah, but like they were better than us.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens. It happens.
So I think we need to forget about City in the final first and just hope that tonight we can do the business.
Yeah, I just think like they've had luck this year, City. They've had luck, but they've had a bit. Well, I say a bit of bad luck the last few years. They just bottled it against Lyon last season.
Yeah.
Year before against Spurs.
VAR.
Well, yeah, but offside's offside. That Sterling goal was offside.
That's so peak.
Yeah, I know. I just, as a United fan,
Mate, it's theirs to lose. Without a doubt, it's theirs to lose.
I just can't believe Manchester City are on the brink of winning the Champions League.
Mate, they're so good.
Yeah, they are. They are very
Spend
good.
the money,
just the way when they play well and they just dominate the ball like they do.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, but PSG was just so bad
It's
as well.
unbelievable. I didn't watch it last night, but
I don't
the fact they didn't score.
Don't get me wrong, City are good, but I just don't even think they got that. Like, wasn't that much pressure on them last night? Because
I know. I think it's just the thing with City is like it's like English football is theirs now to dominate for the next. I say 20 years because like United dominated for 20, 25 years. Well, 20 years. Liverpool, I don't know when they were dominating. I'm sure it would have been a similar time span. But the way City are set up now with the owners they have, they basically have unlimited money. The club is so well run.
Yeah.
It is so well run. They've got like a great transfer policy where you know they're signing youngsters all the time as well. They signed some youngster like last week, and no one hears about it. When we sign a youngster United, it's like we signed Amad Diallo, and it's like on Instagram, and it's like Johnny, our transfer window. Well, not even that, but like he could be good in the future, but he's a kid. He's a kid like good. We're spending a bit of money on kids. I'm all for that, but like just let him crack on. Don't put him in the limelight. And then he's in the first team already. Like, wow, he's not in the first team, but he's made a few appearances. But yeah, City just got a good policy where like they're always signing.
They're always signing. They've always got backup. Always got backup. Like Liverpool, like Van Dijk injured, Gomez injured. It's unlucky, but like that's them done. Season's over. City's like signed Nathan Ake. They got backup like all over the place.
Ake, Laporte, B. McKellis. What was his name? What's the other centre half called?
What now?
No, just another guy.
Like Otamendi.
Otamendi. They're just like defender. Is he good? Nah, fuck him off. Defender, is he any good? Nah, fuck him off. And then now, obviously John Stones is in some great form. He's had a top season. Diaz.
Cancelo. They're just so good. But 90 minutes, anything can happen. No. So
they've got a master tactician as a manager who, fair play to him. He has got his style of play working in this country.
Like De Bruyne, Gundogan. I just think this won't if they lose it this year, it's not like it's their only chance of winning it. But this is their year to just. They're the best team
in Europe. They're the best team in Europe this season, without a doubt.
They're better than both Real Madrid and Chelsea. So
exactly. I mean, Bayern, mate. You could argue Bayern's up there, but they were without Lewandowski, weren't they? And they got no chance without him. But that's the thing. City have an injury. Someone else comes in because they've just got all the money and they keep spending it and like as a United fan, I'm like, oh fuck's sake, like United are a massive club, but they built it over time and whatever. Now we've got these owners who are sucking money out of the club. Like it's bullshit that City just Sheikh Mansour just decided to buy him. He could have bought Bolton or Wigan Athletic or anyone. He bought them, and now they got limited money, but they're well run, and they with what they've got, which is everything. They're doing it right.
It's not as though they've just got some really rich owner in, and he's just made a mess of it. Like happens all the time. He's come in, and he's made what I was saying to you the other day. He's made this City group. He's got teams all over the world, and they're all under him, and they've got there never seems to be a fallout at City. No. There never seems to be problems or internal arguments or anything.
You're spot
on. It just seems to run so smooth. I don't know. I'm just a bit jealous. In the Chelsea.
Wow, Chelsea's
Chelsea's weird because you can't with Lampard, you end up hearing players have got so much control over who comes and who goes and who's in charge. And the problem with Chelsea is when we signed Kepa for 80 million, this is apparently what happened with Lampard. The board and whoever bought him is saying, make him play. He's good enough. It's down to you to get him to work. Lampard's saying, nah, he's shit. That's why I got Mendy. And he's telling me, if you got to make him work, it's your fault.
True.
And then they seem to, I don't know.
Yeah.
City just seem to have it bang on at the moment.
Exactly.
But I don't know. We'll be back. You'll be back.
I was saying to Eamon, who's our mate, that the next player. Yeah, he'll be watching. The next player, hello Eamon, who signs for City will be the first player who's signing for City and actually thinking he's signing for City and not Man United. He'll be the first one.
You love saying that.
He'll be the first one. Aguero thought he was signing for United. He rocked up and he was like, I swear they play in red. I swear they play in red.
Where's Rooney?
Yeah. It's like,
where's that Scouse lad?
That's not Vidic. That's Johnny Lescott.
Nice.
Yeah, but no. To be fair though, like City, as I said like earlier, they've made bad signings.
I know,
But
but the money
exactly, yeah, you're right.
If he's rubbish, 40 million doesn't matter. That's
Exactly.
the thing with Chelsea.
And there's no competing.
And other teams, if we sign a player and it doesn't work, it like screws us over for that little for the next year or like with Werner. If it doesn't work, I can't see us then going to spend 100 million on another striker this summer.
Well, I think it will happen, but it won't be next summer. But it will be when like that player's accepted as a bit of a flop. It's like Torres, isn't it? Like
he got to a point when it was just it wasn't working.
Well, yeah, he got
to a point where it was like give him his chance.
Yeah,
and then it was like it's not good. But Werner, Werner, like our signings this year, it's just been a bit.
What do you think of Werner?
He
hit a bit of form.
I do like him, and he works really hard, and he makes good runs. It's not as though he's like giving up like Neymar the other night, and he's there like strolling around the place moaning. If he was like that, I'd like get rid of him. But he works hard and he tries, and he's getting there, but he just keeps missing these easy chances.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just confidence. He's just missing these like tap-ins. But he'll do all the hard work. Like he'll do all the hard work, and he'll miss the easiest chance. And everyone's like, "Oh, he's rubbish. He's rubbish." It's like, but then obviously he's got all these assists. He's got the most goals, assists like for us this year, whatever it is. And people saying it's good, but also, and he's come out and he's saying, "But I need to score goals." And I think that's what Tuchel's saying. Like he has to score goals. That's what he's doing.
I never saw. I mean, I didn't know loads about him when he signed for you, but like, I remember like watching like YouTube highlights of him.
Yeah.
And he's not like a goal scorer. He's not. He's not a goal scorer attacker.
No.
And you have to remember, he played at Leipzig, which is a very weird sort of team.
But similar to
where they
now.
have. It's almost like
it's a front five sort of
thing.
Yeah,
yeah, just loads of attacking midfielders.
That's what we have.
Loads of attacking midfielders, but not an out and out striker.
But I would
and then like he's
But I would love to have an out and out striker. I guess that's what like.
But
I would love to
you
have.
Were probably thinking that's what Abraham would have been. That's what Lampard would have been thinking.
Yeah, but Abraham's just been thrown to the side for no reason.
Yeah.
But he's mixed between Chelsea fans. Some think he's not good enough, so what's the point of playing him? But some think he hasn't been given enough chance. I still think there's space for him.
He's young though, isn't he? He's young.
Good.
He's young. Yeah.
Apparently there's a 40 million price tag on him. Who's going to pay 40 million for him?
No one.
Villa?
Just because he's English, mate. Exactly.
Villa going to pay 40
He's just
million.
go on loan for a couple of seasons.
Yeah, but he's done that.
Again though.
Maybe
Lingard worked.
Maybe
Lingard was a.
Yeah, but he could get that. He could get that big move. Get that nice signing on fee.
Yeah, but like you said, who's gonna do that?
United.
Fuck off.
No, I would love to have an out and out striker like Haaland, Kane, Lewandowski, Aguero.
We've been linked with this guy called Dusan Vlahovic. He's a Serbian guy who plays with Fiorentina, and he like looks like Haaland, but he's got dark hair.
Yeah,
he's like very similar. He scored loads of goals recently.
Yeah, but like we're linked with Lukaku again. I don't want it.
Football's fucked, mate. Football's fucked.
What is the like? Just keep.
Who's Lukaku not played for? I don't know.
Italy just suits him down to the ground.
Yeah, I saw. I went on Instagram earlier. Ashley Young put a photo in the changing room. Ashley Young, Alexis Sanchez, Lukaku, and Darmian.
Oh,
all there.
Winning the league.
Winning the league.
Disgusting.
They were all fucking shite for us. Oh, Lukaku. Right, Sanchez was shite. Darmian.
Yeah, but Sanchez was a good signing though.
Well,
no,
it wasn't.
No, yeah, but like
he fucking wasn't.
No, I don't know. It was.
I feel like we signed him.
When you bought him, everyone went.
Such a Mourinho signing.
No, but when you bought him, everyone went, "Yeah, that's a good signing."
Yeah, because he was fucking Arsenal's best player for years.
Well, he's one of the league's best players.
Yeah, for years, and he just came and did nothing. I think he scored like 4 goals.
He was so bad. He's another one that's mugged around though.
Eventually. Absolutely nothing. He was just. Apparently, this is just a rumour. Apparently, where he sat in the changing room at Old Trafford was like next to a fridge. And then, like, obviously people would, like, at half time would come and get drinks and stuff. And say, like, the fridge is here, and I'm Sanchez, and you're Phil Jones.
Come and open the fridge
and
for my half time Red Bull.
You're, who can Rosie be? You're Juan Mata. You look like Juan Mata.
Yeah, Juan Mata.
The door's here, and it opens this way, and he complained that his legs got cold. So they took out the fridge and put a new one in where the door opened that way.
Do you know what? Even if that is true, that doesn't surprise me. Like,
I know.
classic
It's ridiculous.
South American player.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Just
Ego
moaning,
through
innit?
the roof, whatever. But yeah, I'll tell you, with Darmian, he was, like, when we signed him, we signed Luke Shaw as well. And the two of them, I remember, were like really good right and left back. They both played really well until that Luke Shaw leg break.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Luke Shaw was out for ages. But I remember from that moment, Darmian just went and started playing shit. And he never found his form
Do you
again.
think it affected it?
I don't know, he was a young lad. Like, if you're a young player and you hit a bit of bad form, it can really affect you.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Maybe just missed his mate.
he
missed Luke Shaw the other week.
he just never came back. And Lukaku, he had 2 seasons.
Yeah, but he was so frustrated.
He was just no touch, lost the ball all the time, rapid.
No, but
Lukaku.
Yeah, I know, but rapid. But then he loses the ball. Like,
I know.
It's been like what Werner does now. They're so similar in the way that they're like so rapid and they are good, but like they're running with the ball and they just boot it out of play. So what are you doing?
He wasn't good. He was shit. He wasn't good enough. He was never good enough for United. His first season, he scored quite a few goals, but they were like Lukaku goals. And
yeah,
then
but we were sort of just making up excuses
second,
for him.
Yeah, that second season, he
Same
was
as what I'm
shocking.
doing, but Werner's like, he's got a lot of assists. Yeah, but he's a striker.
He was shocking.
Put the ball in the net
season.
and like winner stuff. Put the ball in the net.
But I just remember thinking, because like Lukaku's a big bit, he's a unit.
Yeah, he's a big bloke.
He's rapid. Like, you just wouldn't think it. I remember just seeing him. Because I remember a game I went to at Old Trafford. I just remember seeing him run. I was like,
Rapid.
same person. It's different.
Probably a bit like Haaland.
Yeah.
So big, but like,
Mate, Haaland.
yeah, whoever gets him,
Yeah, no.
whoever gets that man,
But
he's a robot.
I don't know where he's gonna go. I have no idea. He could stay another year. Because,
No,
you
but
know,
what's his contract? There's something in it.
so
like,
if no one signs in this season, his release clause next season is like
nothing.
70
Yeah.
million
He could go for
euros,
double
75 million euros, something like that. Exactly.
So Dortmund.
But-
Adam, obviously, his agent, what's his name?
Rio.
Yeah, we're saying like, oh, if you don't let him go, I'm gonna make him go to Bayern Munich.
What? Well, that would, but do you know what? That would be such a Bayern signing. And you got to think the nature of football now. It's like literally what we were saying with Lukaku earlier. Think about how many clubs he's played for. Haaland could play for like 6 top clubs. He could.
No, but the only problem is if he joins. All right, just say he joins United this year. United aren't. If he's still smashing 20 plus goals every year, United aren't going to sell him to Chelsea for no matter what price. They just not.
But what like Ronaldo's like, I want to go to Madrid. I want to.
Yeah,
Ferguson was like, I'll stay 1 more year, and he was like, fine.
Yeah,
And
but
then
he only
was like,
played
"I'm
for
going."
2. He only played for the 2 top clubs in his prime.
Yeah.
So, but that's not like that's quite normal.
No, but if you think of like
I mean, Juventus
Lewandowski,
still in his right.
so Lewandowski, he was the same. He was at Dortmund, did really well, and Bayern eventually signed him.
Yeah.
Say Haaland, and obviously he's stayed there ever since. But Haaland might not be like that. Firstly, because he's way younger. Do you know what I mean? He might win everything for like 4 years at Bayern, and then
I want to do something else.
go City or go Real Madrid or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, but what about Harry Kane?
Okay, this is what I say about Harry Kane. From a United fan's perspective, I don't want him, and I'll tell you why. I don't want him. No. This is because it'll cost like 150 million. He's probably got about 4 years max at the top left.
Max, yeah.
Max. He gets injured a lot. And like, for those reasons, the fourth reason stems from them. I prefer Haaland. He's cheaper, he's younger, and I don't know, I just prefer him.
Yeah, but I think Harry Kane could be your Robin van Persie.
Yeah, I know, but for 140 million or whatever, for like 2 or 3. Well, I don't know. We need a striker. Martial's not good enough.
I think Harry Kane just comes in and scores you 25.
Cavani's not going to stay here forever. Yeah, but like he's a top player. He's a top player, Kane.
But it might
I'd love to see how he gets on at
stay.
the Euros.
Stay.
He'd be a fool to stay. He'd be a fucking
Tottenham
fool
fans won't
to
be happy
stay.
with that. No, they probably think the same. No,
Nah, if you speak to a proper Spurs, well, you speak to a Spurs fan who can take off their Spurs hat, you know, well, anyone would just completely agree with why he wanted to leave.
well, Tottenham fans are just sick of their owner, sick of the managers that they've got, sick of. So
thing is, I mean, I don't know the ins and outs with Daniel Lee. Well, I know he's not the owner, but like they've done very, very well to cement Spurs from where there was. Well, Spurs were like when we were kids, were like a top 8 club.
yeah, well, Europa League club pretty much.
Yeah, but like not always Europa League. Like they were like top 8, but now they're like, well, the top 6.
Well, they're competing for top 4 now. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
do you know what I mean? They got to the Champions League
top 16,
final.
you're
They haven't
right.
won anything, but they've finished in the top 4 enough times to like, you know, be one of those top sort of clubs. So in that sense, and they're building that new stadium, whatever. Like, but I just think
Yeah,
the
but the
Mourinho.
stadium one's a weird one because it doesn't really do much for the fans.
Like, this
It's not an excuse, is it? You can't say.
Look at Arsenal.
Yeah, like this is such ridiculous argument saying, oh, like we finished 6th or whatever, and the Tottenham fans are annoyed. Just go, yeah, but look at this big new stadium we've got and this the longest bar in the world. It's like, well, it didn't do anything if we're rubbish on the pitch.
So true.
That Mourinho, I knew it was going to end badly. Always was.
I know. Always was.
He was finished when he left us for that second time in England. He was finished.
Oh, yeah. I thought he might be able to win a league with us, but that was me just being.
He's just
like,
toxic. Wherever he goes, he is toxic.
ends in tears.
Always.
It will always end in tears. The gamble is he going to win us a league before that?
Well, the gamble for Tottenham was just
Win something.
because they're desperate to win something, but they signed him before the final.
That's the thing. They would have wanted it to be an FA Cup final though, not another League Cup final.
Yeah, I know, but I was talking to Jack, a Tottenham fan. He was saying they just want to win anything. They're just sick. Like in his lifetime, they've won 22, 23 years old, and they've won 1 League Cup against us. And you're saying Tottenham are like getting up there, but they've still won nothing.
I know.
So I think they're just desperate to win anything.
Leicester win the league, and are in the FA Cup final. Could win the FA Cup this year.
We could do a double. Imagine if we win.
Yeah, no.
Imagine sacking Frank Lampard like halfway through the season and winning the Champions League, FA Cup double.
Mental.
They're going to come back to me, we'll lose to Leicester and we'll lose to City in the final, lose to Madrid tonight.
Well, I hope you fucking win the European Cup. Because if you don't, fucking City will. If you haven't, listeners, watchers, go on Andy Tate's Instagram, and there's a video of him yesterday. He's just walking through Manchester, and the PSG bus drives past him, and it's so funny. It's so funny. So
Mbappe!
yeah. Come on, Paris! Brilliant. Give it a
Mbappe on
watch.
the bench.
Did he play? Did he come on?
I think so.
I don't know.
But yeah, football's paying.
Football's paying. It's just, yeah.
But
it's-
yeah, well, top
it's-
4. You'll be sound. Obviously.
So, let me get it up. Let me get the table up on the old laptop.
I think we're good enough for top 4, but we've got a tricky little run in.
Let's have a look. So yes, well, City won the league. I think we're fairly. Are we getting points deducted, by the way?
No way.
Sad. So we got a game in hand on Leicester because we didn't play Liverpool, and a 4 points clear. So if we win the game in hand, say we draw it, we're 6 points clear. So we should be okay. Then Leicester 63 points, Chelsea 61 points, West Ham 58 points, Tottenham 56 points. I'd say it's all close, but it's not like a joke.
We are better than them teams below us, I think, and we should get top 4. And I even think we could do Leicester. But this is our run-in. We've got Real Madrid tonight. We got City. We got City away, Arsenal at home, Leicester FA Cup final, Leicester in the league, and then away at Villa. That's our problem.
You can
So
lose
we-
all of them.
And then
Nah.
maybe a Champions League
Let's have a look
final.
at West Ham then. So it's going to be you or West Ham. I don't think Tottenham are going to do it.
What about got Liverpool.
I don't think Liverpool. Fuck Liverpool.
We sort of need
We'll
you
beat
to.
you. We'll beat you.
Yeah, we need you to beat them.
If we play them.
Go on, United.
Nah. I don't know, they could do it. It's impossible to call, but...
Look at that for a run in.
Everton, Brighton...
West
I
Ham.
want West Ham to do it, because I love Jesse Lingard and I just think it'll be funny.
I don't like
West Ham being it. Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
I don't like West Ham either. I don't like the fans.
We've just got an awful run in. Awful. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Every the classic, every game final now.
I think it'll just be Leicester and then you or West Ham.
Mate, if we lose out to top 4 to West Ham United,
yeah, but you might win the
or
Champions
Mark
League.
Noble West Ham.
We'll get Mark Noble on like a free.
If we don't get top 4, I'll win the Champions League. I don't care where we finish.
They'll be like, yeah, we've sold Fred and we've signed Mark Noble. And Lingard's gone for 3 million.
Yeah, what about Lingard? Does he come back?
I think he could, because that would be such a classic Glazer thing to do. But, and do you know what? I think he is good enough to play for us. But who misses out?
Well, it depends.
Fernandes.
Does Pogba go?
Pogba. No, Pogba will stay. I think he'll stay because he's playing the best he's ever played for us in terms of like consistent form, and like when like we score and shit, him and Fernandes, oh fucking yeah, come on, and he's doing things like.
Yeah, but go on.
He's like winning headers and shit.
Like
this is stuff he's never done at United. Like even when he has gone through good spells, because I'm not just saying he's been shit. He's been a player until recently. Well, you could argue it's still now. He's just in good form, but he's just been a player who's always been in good or bad form, and the bad form's been too long. And the good form, we all kid ourselves thinking, this is it.
But
I think this is a bit different.
Stupid comment, or apparently, or someone does.
Fuck Raiola.
But you're saying who misses out, but. As City, I don't think they miss out.
No, you're right.
You need the squad.
Yes, you're spot on.
You can't
Lingard
Liverpool
play in the top 3 as well.
Liverpool, you can't just have an 11 because if the back 4, few injuries, if the front players aren't scoring, you can't mix it up. You're screwed.
No, you are spot on.
City just swap and change. Like Mahrez sometimes on the bench, Foden on the bench, like whatever. Come on, next week they're playing like with us. We're trying to do that because we got like on paper we got quality like 15, 16 players that we can interchange. We're not quite good enough yet, but like
especially in attack.
But you need a squad.
No, you are spot on. You're spot on because like, well, think of United like when we had players like Wes Brown and John O'Shea.
Wesley Brown.
Yeah, but no, you laugh, but they were great players.
Yeah.
They were great players. When we beat you in 2008, we won the league and the Champions League. Wes Brown played all season. Gary Neville was injured he got injured early on in the season. These are players that you need. You need these players. Do you know what I mean? Like we had it like Darren Gibson, like for a couple of seasons. He was that player who came in and did a job.
Yeah.
Cleverly, that year we won the league. For the last time we won the league, like City have got that, but like Guardiola players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and you're so spot on. You need those players. It's like Liverpool. You thought they'd smashed it because like it took them ages to build that side because of the nature of their club, and like they're not Man City. They can't spend like Man City. But they got there, and then you thought, right, they're gonna have to refresh this squad, and they did. They got Jota, and you thought, oh, okay, they got Thiago, and you thought, oh shit, they could do it again, but they didn't have the depth.
No,
they didn't. They just added a few sprinkles on top.
Yeah, because they've
Van
still
Dijk's
got
injured,
Shaqiri,
Gomez gets injured.
Origi.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
but you're like obviously Liverpool and like that year they had a quality start and it all worked.
Yeah, and then they get a couple of injuries and it just all goes to pot. That's exactly what happened.
Such a shame.
No, it's not. It's fucking brilliant. They're shite. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. They've. Would you say they've hit form again? Of recent?
No, they still don't look good.
Pardon?
They don't look good. They don't look like they're back.
No, I agree. They're
just sort of like fumbling to the end of the year.
Well, they've got like 50 something points. That's a joke. Let me have a look again. They've got.
Stuff them.
They've got 54 points. Come on.
And what were they?
They'd have had like 80 this time last year. They've been shy.
Best Premier League team ever.
fuck off. Fuck off. Sky Sports doing all these, Man United
Jamie
treble winning side and Liverpool 2020 combined side. Fuck off. They won one league. They won one league in the Champions League the year before.
And they called it a double as well.
Getting the photos. It was like you when you won the fucking Europa League and Champions League. You're like, oh, let's get photos. We're going to be technically winners of both for like 5 days. Let's get photos of both trophies. Fuck off. Fuck off. You might as well go to the fucking club museum and get a photo with all the trophies together. Look, we won all these. Oh, ridiculous.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's what I think. Top 4. City, United, Leicester, and then Chelsea or West Ham. That's what I think it will be, but you never
Brendan
know.
Rodgers though, he struggled. When the pressure's on, he crumbles.
What he did last year, massively.
In the
That was
Champions
how
League.
they bottled it last year. Was it a?
Don't get me wrong, top manager.
Yeah, I like him.
But he crumbles a little bit.
Yeah, but
And maybe this is his year to prove it.
Is he just a really good coach and he's got good footballing knowledge and good philosophy? But he bottled it when with Liverpool when they nearly won the league in 2014, was it?
Oh yeah, whenever it was. Gerrard slipped.
Bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. Bottled it last year with Leicester. Let's not talk about Celtic because that's different. Only 1 or 2 teams wins it.
I just don't talk about it anyway. And then Leicester, then he bottled in the Champions League
When?
this year.
Wait, what?
No, Europa League.
Europa League,
Sorry,
yeah, because they didn't get Champions League.
Yeah, but
But I do like Brendan Rodgers.
I just
I like the way he talks. They've got beautiful players. I saw Darren Farley was doing an impression of him. He's like, we got Peter Schmeichel's son in goal. Fantastic player.
he's got a soothing voice, doesn't he?
Fantastic player.
But yeah, you're right. I think he's just a top coach.
Yeah, he is.
Brendan Rodgers. I'd love it if they bottle it. I'd love it.
He probably has a big job
Love
around
it
the
if
corner.
we beat them.
Tottenham. Well, we were talking about this with Jack, weren't
Yeah.
we? If he goes to Tottenham next season, he has to leave Leicester, who are a better team than them,
Yeah.
and are in Champions League. Spurs might not even get. I mean, they probably will, but they could not get Europa
In
League.
terms of club size and whatever, it doesn't really matter. But team to
Yeah,
team,
but-
he's going on a downgrade,
Like,
and he's going to a
club-
team that have like they're a mess at the moment.
Yeah.
They got a striker who God knows if he stays or like doesn't matter. But they got bad they're just not good.
they got some bad they've got some
They
players
need
in there who need to
ship
go,
some players.
like Dele Alli.
So he's joining a tough team if he joins, but
I think club size doesn't matter when
a
it's
man's
like.
got no loyalty, so any money, and I think he'll go.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was Man United and they were in Spurs' position, it's different. You'd go. But it's Tottenham. Tottenham are like big-ish club. But they're not like...
They're not United.
And obviously Leicester are a small club, massively overachieving. So obviously Tottenham are a bigger
Yeah.
club than Leicester, but it's not like he's going to
You're right, otherwise you're not going to
Barcelona
Yeah.
in the shit.
Yeah, he's going to Tottenham.
He's going to
Hotspur.
Tottenham in the sort of shit. Well, they are a bit.
Well,
But
they're
they're not in.
struggling, aren't
Do you know what I
they?
mean? They're not fucked. They're not like. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's he's a good manager. Brendan Rodgers. He's done.
This all came from talking about Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
Jay Niggs.
Do you reckon he's a Brendan Rodgers player? He's a David Moyes player. We've got to mention David Moyes. Fair play to the lad. Do you know what I mean? He's built this really long, slow reputation of being a solid manager with Everton. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I do.
Yeah, well,
I like him as well.
in the
I do
modern
like him.
era, he brought Everton back to being a top 6, 7 club. Because obviously Everton won stuff in the 70s or 80s.
Imagine if he never went to United, it'd still be Everton.
Yeah, I know. He'd be like Wenger. They'd eventually get rid of him.
Moyes out.
But yeah, no, like the United job just fucked him over. It was almost like, I've done all this hard work for years and years and years. It's like, yeah, but you fucked it at United, you're shite. Let's go to Sociedad. Real Sociedad. Bless him.
Illaramendi.
Yeah, and you seen the video of him when he gets sent to the stand and he's eating the Doritos. No, what's
Bless
this?
him.
And then they offer him again. He goes,
Yeah, real sausage. Fair play to him though.
Yeah.
Don't like West Ham, but
West Ham sack him.
I do like David
Get him
Rice.
back. Fair play, he's doing great shit.
Declan Rice.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh mate, I love him. Well, I don't. He's just very good. I think he's a really good footballer.
I don't want to talk too much about Declan Rice because I'm not like. I wouldn't say I know enough about him to have a really good opinion on him, but I just think what we'd have to pay
For the player
get
you get
him.
in. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he's
Oh, but money these days don't matter.
good enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously he's a good player. And he's done well because he was young when he was at West Ham, like when he started off, and like
Chelsea before.
he's solidified himself in that team, and he's the second best player in the squad, isn't he? After Jesse. Yeah. So I see how long we've done it for.
Yeah. Good chat.
Yeah. Do you want to call it a day there?
What are we on?
We're on 35 minutes.
Oh wait. Sam. See ya. Subscribe and like and share.
See ya. Glazers out. Oh!